Hey there Pisces, welcome to your weekly tarot reading for August 7th through to the 13th. Let's see what may be on the cards for you. So Pisces, before we jump on in, don't forget to like, share, comment on this video and hit the subscribe button. It's all engagement based over here on YouTube, so we really need those comments, likes and shares and subscribes to keep the content coming. Also, all the links down below, you will find them if you'd like a personal reading or healing, or to learn tarot with me, or to find me on Instagram where I'm doing a lot of content as well. So all of that is underneath this video. Alright, let's jump in. Okay Pisces, I'm starting with the Moonology Oracle card, and I have a time to give rather than take. New moon in Virgo. Well, it might be that you're needing to really give energy to invest here in some kind of new beginning. Now, you can give your personal energy, your time, your commitment. Sometimes we give the energy of money to something that we're needing to invest in. It feels like there's a new beginning here, but it needs a little bit more of your skin in the game here. So we'll see where that goes, Pisces. Let's build on that with a major arcana. So I've got just the 22 major arcana here, and all of the major arcana cards, Pisces, are around really big life lessons or themes, okay, that we'll pass through in a lifetime. So let's see which one pertains to this new beginning or this situation that you are navigating. Oh, and I have the Hierophant. So it is a commitment. We have a new commitment forming here, or you're committing to something. Now, this can be a relationship, new relationship ascending to the next level, all the way through to higher commitment marriage. You might be signing a work contract. You might be going to university, or signing up for a course of study, or buying a home. It's that Taurian energy of the tangible. So, and you might have to give something, right, before you know what you're going to get back. Give your commitment, give your time, give your money. The Hierophant also really wants you to consider core values and just ensure that, who or what you're engaging with, that you share the very deep core values, and that is how you will really determine that this can be a long-term success for you. All right, Pisces, let's get the cards out. I'm going to draw you 4 cards from the Rider-Waite. We will clarify as we go, excuse me, once we have got all the cards out. So situation energy, 7 of Wands, okay. So yeah, there has been a little bit of a push here. Some of you might feel like your energy is depleting a little bit. 8 of Cups here in the challenge position, okay. So really shaping up here. Let's see what we've got in the advice. Oof, the Tower. Yeah, so I feel like we've got a bit of a sliding doors moment here, and we might be leaving one commitment for another. We might be needing to leave a commitment, right? And that's what this is about. And it's time to give to yourself, like give this gift to yourself. And there might be a new commitment forming, but you need to make some pretty major life changes to say yes to it. That's what it feels like in this reading, okay. And the outcome is the 9 of Swords with the Fool. Yeah, so we are looking at a new beginning here, but it's not an easily transitioned to new beginning. Okay, so we've got the Tower in the reading. So I'll talk about the Tower first because it's a pretty critical card in this reading. So it feels like there is a big Tower moment that you're going through now. This is a pivotal life change. It's profound. It's full on. It can be chaotic, or it could be a big epiphany here for you. Now, it's around a commitment. Now, something that you are wanting to move into, commit to, or for some of you, there's a commitment that you're wanting to remove yourself from so that you can go on the journey of the Fall, like the fresh new start. Now, it's interesting that we spoke about those core values, because Pisces, the Tower usually is about a situation that's been built on a shaky foundation where there isn't those shared core values, meaning it's only really a matter of time before the Tower shakes, or it falls, or implodes, because there's not enough stability here. So we've got a situation where, maybe we've outgrown it, or it's not a fit with the alignment of your core values. And generally the advice, because that isn't the advice, is to let the Tower fall. Now the situation is the 7 of Wands, and I actually see that you have 4 of Cups, pushed or fought long and hard to try and keep this situation together, okay, or to maybe to try and finish that degree, or to stay at that job, or to stay in this marriage, whatever it is for you. But I think you have gotten to the point that, look, maybe the other party or organization wasn't meeting you in that kind of effort that you're putting in. Because I sort of feel with the Four of Cups coming through that you kind of got to this point here, Pisces, where you've sort of quietly quit on this, where it's like, okay, well, look, I'll just do the bare minimum and stay here for now. It's a bit of a checking out energy, but you're still there physically. So that can be all the way through to complacency, to going into the comfortably numb, to, you know, finding coping strategies so that you can stay in this situation. But I feel that your true joy and what you really, really want in life is still burning in your heart. And there's been a resurrection of that. And the Tower could be you having a massive epiphany here, Pisces. Oh my goodness, I have to do something about this. Or with the Tower, we can actually get the universe conspiring circumstances to actually help this fall down. And that sounds, you know, why would the universe do that? Well, because there's a plan for your life, and you might have overstayed in this situation, and the universe is saying, look, Pisces is supposed to be over here, but they're all committed over there. So it's trying to move you, right? It's trying to move you in that direction. So with the Tower, it's about, you know, letting it fall so that you can actually realign. So I see someone who has kind of checked out and almost given up on their dream, but there's still some fight there, and Spirit says, well, actually you have the higher ground here, Pisces. So the challenge or the block is the Eight of Cups, and you know that's exactly what it looks like in that card. The challenge is somebody who can't walk away. Clarified with the Seven of Swords. So you might be dealing with somebody who you know, tells you that you won't be able to make it on your own, or you know, if you leave this, you're completely sabotaging your future, or you know, you'll be nothing without me. Or, you know, the Seven of Swords is somebody who maybe is wanting to keep you there for their own agenda, or maybe it's a self-sabotage on your part by staying in the comfortably numb, because it's the known, right? There's even though you might not have your dreams met, you also don't have to go through the hard bit of throwing yourself, you know, out there, or, you know, out of the Tower. But the Eight of Cups, the reason why it's such a critical energy is that it is actually the gateway to the Nine and Ten of Cups. Now, the Nine of Cups is wish fulfillment or fruition of hopes, dreams, wishes, which will be different for all of you, you know, being a general reading here. The Ten of Cups after that is what I call my blessed, best life living. And most people have a version of that that goes something like this. You know, I want to have a partner or family around me, or community that, you know, really aligns with me, like-minded, that uplifts me, living in a place that feels good for my spirit, for my central nervous system, and I have my resource needs met. I have enough money for the things I want. I can do the things that I want. So the thing is that the journey to that is through the Eight of Cups, leaving behind, rejecting what isn't it, right? We can always go after the Nine and Ten of Cups, but the thing is that a lot of people settle or, you know, quietly quit on that dream because they might feel committed, obligated. I signed that contract, I married that person, and because of that value, you know, you gave your word to it, which, depending on, you know, your religious background and all of that, then that might be the vow and it can't be broken. But the thing is, if you become unhappy in that situation, then you become a martyr for your own happiness. So the Eight of Cups is acknowledging that the situation that you're in, be it your university degree or your marriage, isn't doing it for you. It's not completing the picture. And Spirit is saying that there's a fool's journey, right? A rebel-hearted, spirited journey for you to go and reclaim that. Now, it also might be hard for you to leave this situation because you've been here for quite some time, and you might have had some happy chapters here. You might have made some memories here. You might have created a home together. You might have birthed children together. You know, you might have invested a lot of money in this, and you know, they can all be trappings, can't they? Not the children, but you know what I mean. They can all be reasons to stay. You know, investment of money can be, that one can be a trapping for sure. Oh, that's so interesting. I've got the Nine of Cups now with the Tower. So, you know, Spirit is very clearly saying here, Pisces, that to claim the Nine of Cups, that dream coming into fruition, moving towards your best life, it is found behind the Tower. Like the Tower is blocking the light, right? And needs to come down so that you can build a new foundation, so that you can clear the way, so that you can rebirth here. And we can see this Tower here as a square peg with a round hat here or crown, and you know, really it's saying that this is just not a fit for you, or there's a misalignment here. Now that the important thing with the Tower is about letting it fall rather than trying to repair, patch up, add on, distract, keep fighting, keep pushing, because if we do that, we haven't fixed the foundational issues. We've just kind of given it a coat of paint, right? But underneath that, the rot is still there. So generally with the Tower, we let it fall so that we can clear the path. Now, the outcome is the Nine of Swords, and for me, this is you really in that worst case scenario thinking, right? And getting into that overwhelm of I couldn't possibly, and what if it doesn't work out, and what if I lose everything? It can be quite drastic. That I've got the Lovers coming through, so this is a huge decision around a matter of the heart here. So there is part of your heart invested here because you've invested that time, effort and energy, but now is the time to give to you and to your new beginning. You might be dealing with a Gemini here. I have Taurus with the Hierophant, and I have Aries with the Fool. So we have a lot of weight on this decision. That is a really big one for you. It could involve a relationship or a partnership here. But what I'm feeling is that even though the Tower may feel chaotic, you know, it also is going to lead you to the balance and harmony, to the synergy that the Lovers ultimately stands for. The last card, though, is actually what I was feeling when I read the first card. And that there is a new beginning, a fresh new start energy here, a new path to walk. And you can see the Fool here, like only takes this little knapsack here, like doesn't take any baggage from the past. It's like, actually, I'd be happy to burn all of this down and just leave with the clothes on my back because everything reminds me of this chapter and I'm done with that. So the Fool is about being guided forward, following your intuition, the signs, the divine guidance here. Just taking one sure step in front of the other, and that is when, you know, you will actually be led, you know, on the new journey. Now, don't get too caught up in where it's all heading. It's all about following that calling to walk the new path and taking a bit of a leap of faith on you, I feel, Pisces, and taking a leap of faith that there is, you know, life after the Tower, that there is a new day, a new dawn here, and that ultimately it's not worth using all of your precious time and energy fighting for a situation that ultimately, you know, has foundational issues. So that's what I have for you here, Pisces. I hope you did enjoy this reading. Again, if you wouldn't mind sharing, commenting, and hitting the subscribe button, that will really help me here in my purpose work. And also, first link down below will take you to my website where you can check out what readings and healings I offer. And I also do teach tarot. I have a tarot course, 4-week tarot course that you might want to check out. Also extremely active on Instagram with daily energy readings and other videos about angel numbers and things. So if you'd like to hear from me and learn, you know, more about my journey, I'm doing that over there. So I am just wishing you all the best. Do take care. So much love and magic. Bye for now.